Police say they've never seen anything like it in their town. Car burglars go on an overnight crime spree, targeting everything from cash and credit cards to expensive tools.
At least 20 cars and 2 garages were hit in the community, which is home to just over 1,000 people. But tonight, the hope is a few key pieces of evidence could bring swift justice. News 10's Kathleen Surree reports.
Everything's gone.
That's what Bruce Hoffman woke up to this morning when he opened his truck door. Everything from $150 in cash to car paperwork was gone.
Just about anything that was in the console, they must have had a bag or something and just stuffed it in it.
Even though Hoffman locked the truck the night before, burglars still found a way in.
And they believe they used some kind of a suction cup to attach to it, and then somebody told me they hit it and it pops the lock. Now, whether or not it works, I don't know, but I guess it did. They got in.
And that isn't all they took. Hoffman soon noticed that most of his power tools and even an air compressor were gone from his garage. It was a crime spree that Holland Police Chief Sean Newsom says was a coordinated effort.
I don't believe any of this was just one person.
From midnight to about 5 a.m., thieves broke into at least 20 cars and 2 garages. It wasn't until after they left Holland that authorities found their first clue. Police say one of the suspects stopped at this Cefco gas station in Salado just before 5 o'clock this morning. They purchased $24 worth of gas using one of the stolen credit cards. Now, this surveillance video is being reviewed, which shows a white man putting gas into a white Chevy Impala.
Every burglary we've had, somebody's gone to jail, and I don't plan on this one being any different.
You always want to feel safe in your community, and things like this happen. It's just wow, I can't believe this is happening.
A small town shocked by a big crime spree. In Holland, Kathleen Surree, KWTX News 10.
Chief Newsom says officers will continue to investigate each case individually. A lot of people are concerned tonight after learning
Suspect is dead. Police had been trying to talk down a man who had barricaded himself inside an apartment. News 10's Kathleen Surree has been at the scene all evening. She joins us live with the details. Now, Kathleen, what are police telling you right now?
Keisha, I'm standing here near 4400 Lake Road. If you look behind me, you can see that there are still a lot of officers on scene tonight. A lot of them have cleared, though. The mobile command post has been taken down. The man that had barricaded himself inside the apartment unit down the road has died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound, police tell us. Now, this is what the scene looked like earlier today. It all started around 5 o'clock. There was a domestic dispute and reports of shots fired. That's when the man barricaded himself inside the apartment unit. And police had been trying to negotiate with him and had been trying to communicate with him all day. They did manage to make a few phone calls with him, police say, but he was making threats to shoot officers, and police did not feel safe enough to enter until 9:15 tonight, and when they did, that's when they found the man deceased. His identity is being withheld. Police say that he was either a 21 or a 22-year-old male. Now, no one else was injured in this incident. And we will keep you updated with more details as they become available. Reporting live from Killeen, Kathleen Surree, KWTX News 10.
Live from all around Central Texas, you're watching KWTX News 10.
It's Halloween night, and many Central Texans are checking their loot after ringing doorbells to collect all those sweet treats.
Oh, yes, but not everyone was trick-or-treating tonight. Some families choose what they say are safer alternatives. News 10's Kathleen Surree has details.
Trick-or-treating. It's a popular Halloween tradition, but it's not everyone's first choice.
There's always some type of drama going on, so I thought that this would be more safe for the kids and also something fun that they could do.
This year, many families around Central Texas chose to attend community Halloween carnivals, like the Halloween Hoopla event in Harker Heights. One of the main reasons, safety.
Our crime rate really skyrocketing, I think, in the last couple months itself. I think something like this is very necessary for the community.
Especially for families who are new to the community.
Instead of going to houses that we're not familiar with,
So I just thought that would be better for him.
And other parents say they didn't want to worry about any suspicious clown sightings.
Now, even though it's Halloween, there are plenty of pranksters out there and plenty of tricks to be done, but also in the safety of kids, we decided to come here.
It's a decision a lot of families made as they played games, danced, and of course,
Lots and lots of candy.
something that kids of all ages seem to agree on.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween.
In Harker Heights, Kathleen Surrey, KWTX News 10.
Tragedy.
She fell from a trailer and was run over. News 10's Kathleen Surrey joins us now live from Lomita with details. Kathleen, what can you tell us?
Julian Gordon, this is the intersection where 7-year-old Ruby Davila fell off of a flatbed trailer and was run over. Now, police say that the truck was pulling off of Railway and was turning onto Main Street near these railroad tracks behind us. Now, we spoke with one of Ruby's uncles who wishes to not appear on camera at this time, and he says it's a Halloween tradition to drive the family around in the flatbed. Lomita Police Chief Bob Montgomery says the girl's father was driving the trailer. It was about 1.5 feet off of the ground and didn't have any side rails.
Our understanding is she fell off and no one noticed. She actually stood up and tried to catch back up with the trailer, and that's when they realized that something had happened.
The family then drove 20 minutes to get her to the nearest hospital, where she died hours later. Ruby had just turned 7 years old. She and her family are originally from San Saba, where she attended elementary school. San Saba Independent School District Secretary Tina Wilson says grief counselors were at the school today, but the district has not yet released a statement. Now, Chief Montgomery says that there is no indication that alcohol was involved in this accident in any way, but the police department is still planning to conduct a blood test on Ruby's father, who was driving the truck, just as standard procedure with any fatal accident. Now, we will be sure to keep you updated with any new information online at KWTX.com, as well as our Facebook page. Reporting live from Lomita, Kathleen Surrey, KWTX News 10.
After she falls off a flatbed trailer and is run over on Halloween night.
News 10's Kathleen Surrey joins us live from Lomita with details. Kathleen, such a sad story here.
Julie and Tara, it is such a sad story. I'm standing at the intersection of Railway and Main Street. It's where 7-year-old Ruby Davila fell off of a flatbed trailer yesterday as it was turning left onto Main Street. But today it looks as if nothing happened. We spoke with one of Ruby's uncles who doesn't want to appear on camera at this time, and he says it's a Halloween tradition to drive the family around in the flatbed. Lomita Police Chief Bob Montgomery says the girl's father was driving the trailer. It was about 1.5 feet off of the ground and didn't have side rails.
Our understanding is she fell off and no one noticed. She actually stood up and tried to catch back up with the trailer, and that's when they realized that something had happened.
The family then drove 20 minutes to get her to the nearest hospital, where she died hours later. Ruby had just turned 7 years old, and she and her family are from San Saba, where she attended elementary school. Now, San Saba Independent School District Secretary Tina Wilson says grief counselors were at the school today, but the district has not yet released a statement. At this time, the family is requesting their privacy as they continue to mourn this terrible tragedy. Now, Police Chief Bob Montgomery says they are ordering a blood test for the father who was driving the flatbed truck, but that is just procedure for fatal accidents, and that they have no indication or no reason to believe that alcohol was involved in this incident in any way. Reporting live from Lomita, Kathleen Surrey, KWTX News 10.
All right, thank you, Kathleen. Of course, we'll continue to follow this tragic story both here and on KWTX.com.
Meanwhile,